How you doing? Got another project going today. First off, let me show you the lights. So I got a new set of lights, road lamps, and they're on Hiway-bar, crash bar. So, anyways, I got them mounted up. So no sense doing a video on that since nothing difficult about it. So, wheeling dealing again, wins the chopper. So now these highway lamps are halogens, just like the bottom ones I just put on, and they are, well, these are 55 watts, which is very bright, but I don't want 55 on the bottom, so I have to clean them anyways on the inside. So I took them apart and I put in 25 watts. And later I'll test it and see if that's enough, or do I go to 35, but I don't think 55, I think it would be too bright because that's a lot of light coming at you at night, you know. And like I said, I don't want to blind anybody coming at me. You know, it's just not safe. Okay, so let me just adjust this. There we go. And now I got one dash light out. You can see it. Let me try this. I don't like when something don't work. So we have, okay, we have the gas gauge, speedometer, tach, voltage, oil pressure. That one's out. You can't even see it. That happens to be, what do you call it, temperature, ambient temperature. So I'm going to be dealing with that today. Yeah, here we go. So we're dealing with that today, along with wiring up these lights. So I have this switch here, which is the auxiliary switch, and the plug for it is under here. So what I'm going to do is I got to pull the seat off, and then here's the plug for it right here. So that just plugs in. Then I just splice into these wires, so I can test the light and see which one's a which. And then when I'm done that, to fix that light, I have to take all this off again. So, which is fine, because I decided. Wait till you see this. Now I'm not doing the tach or the speedometer, but I am going to do the 4 gauges. So I have LED lights, and they are blue LED lights, and I'm doing this because I like it. That's all. I'm going to do the 4 gauges. So another thing too, when it's colder out in the morning, especially early autumn and that, they fog up, and they fog up because the standard bulb will generate heat. So it takes a while, and then it'll finally, you know, dissipate and that. But these do not generate heat. So as I understand it, I shouldn't fog up anymore with LED lights. But I don't want to switch the speedometer and the tach. I want clear visibility on that if I'm riding at night or whatever. So, okay. So first thing we got to do, take the seat off to get those lights wired up. So we'll put you here. Well, as far as I know, that should work. That's it. The only thing holding that seat on, and then the front is cut. So, that, there we go. Nice and easy. Also, to do the wiring on that, and to do it right, I'm going to pull the tank. Actually, put this light back on. So, I'm going to pull the tank. Oh, first off, let me show you. Okay, here's the plug here. Okay, so this comes off, and the other one just plugs in. So two of those points are live. I only need the one that goes from the switch, because one I think is live all the time. So we'll figure it out. I got a tester light. So in the meantime, I got to pull the tank to do that. It's these two bolts here. Well, actually, and this one. And here, one on each side. Oh, and then over here, that's what I love about Harleys. Quick release oil, yeah, quick release fuel line. And I got new plugs, but I'm gonna wait. These are still okay. I'm gonna wait until spring. I'm gonna do that next year when I do my full service, because we're doing the oil change now for the balance of this season. So, and that's all there is to it. Just pull this collar down. That's it. I always put a rag underneath it. It's usually a couple of drops. So, yeah, actually do that right now. There we go. Let's see. Ah, perfect. He's perfect. All right. I'll stick this in here. Come on, get in there. You know. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had it off. I'll take a squirt WD. WD-40, just to loosen it off. There we go. Well, it's going to take two hands to loosen that, so, okay. Oh, there we go. She's coming loose. Ah, damn it. Oh, maybe I can get a bit of a view from over here. Try that. Oh. Yeah, it took two hands. There we go. That's it. So now I'll just pull the caps off of these. And there's the bolts for that. And bolts for that. Oh. Yep, that was not good. There we go, reading 39 like it should, bastard. Okay. Well, the bottom was wrong. Yes, son of a bitch. And that's what into the back wheel. Okay. Yeah. Remember. No, those are the Allens. I want the torch. There we go. Can't remember which one that is. So, let's see. No. Again, no. Might be that small, is it? Oh, here's my smallest one. That's not it. Oh, that's it. There we go. Okay. Now, I just have to find my long extension. There it is. That's one loose. That's two. Now, so I'll get back now. Yeah, I'll just pull those bolts and I'll pull the tank out. I'll get back to you on that one. Okay, so now we're at the point where I can pull the tank. The bolts are gone. Tubing is pulled out. Cabling is disconnected. And those are done. Now, you pull the tank, put it on the horse. Yeah. Should mention that I have about a quarter tank of gas, maybe a little bit less. So, weighs a whole lot less when it's not cold. So the tank itself only weighs about 20 pounds and then about 15, 20 pounds worth of gas. So. Now, we'll just pull this up. It just clips in. Run the wiring. We'll bring it out here, down here. Now, yeah, because I don't want to start running all these black wire ties all over the damn place. So, all right, I'll get back to you when that's done. So, meantime, in a few minutes. There we are, all opened up. So, I'm running black, and I don't normally do this, but I'm running black as the live, because the wires down here are black, and I want to keep them hidden. So that might change my mind still. Anyways, so here we go. We'll grab the tester light. We'll find out which one's live. Okay, so nothing. Niente. Oh, let's turn the key on. Okay, there we go. Ready for management. Alright, let's try this again with the key on. That's okay. Switches on? Yes. That helps too. Okay. Well, ground. Gotta be. It's black. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Green one's live. Okay, so we'll tape up the gray one. Might be for something else, but I have no idea what. Okay, so we'll tape up the gray one, and honestly, I might run both wires. I'll have to wait. Yeah, maybe. Wait, I got green. I think my stash. Oh, you know what? I do have white. If I have enough, maybe I will use it. Some of this wiring goes back a ways. Yeah, there's the green. Lots of that. What's the gauge? 16. Yeah, that'll be enough. Yellow. Cool. Oh, there's my solder. How about that? I'm going to need that. That. Okay. Yeah, we'll run the wires. Let's get this shut off before I kill the battery again, like I did a couple, 3 weeks back. Alright, so the green ones are live, black ones are ground, and the gray one, don't know what to do, but I don't need it, so I'll just tape it up. Okay, I'll get things moving along, and then I'll get back to you near the end. It's just kind of boring watching, you know, solder and crap, so, okay? No. Okay, here's where we're at. So I'm going to run a main wire to the front, and then I'll split them to the sides. So there's the solder, there's the shrink tube, and then hopefully that'll fit over them. So if not, lots of black tape. That's where we're at now. So next stage, just to finish this, clean this up, finish running the wires, and then put the cap back on. So, come along good though. We'll get back to you. Alright. So now we got this back together. So there's the live, the green. There's the ground over there. So I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna run this so it's not so obvious, but you know, probably gonna be able to see it to some extent, but I'm gonna run it behind the lake fairings. So yeah, okay, I'll come down the tube and then go across inside. That'll work. Yep, that will work. Yep. Okay, so I'll get that done and we'll get back to you. Which is looking pretty good. Get that back on soon. I won't be able to ride today. I won't be able to beat the heat. By the time I get all done. I still want to pull that fairing apart and change those bulbs while I got it in here. So, looking to ride maybe tomorrow morning. So, till then, I'll get back to you. There we go. Here's where we're at. It's done. Well, so the wiring's done. The lights are done. Switch is done. So am I. I gotta put the tank back on, hook it up. That's not that big a deal. So here we are. So ran the wires. Right there, coming down. And down underneath, under there. That's the right side. Oh. There's the left side. Oh, we just ran it there like that. There's the power. And splits off here in the green. Yep. So now let's see if it works. Okay. Switch. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Well, now that part's done. Just have to wait till it gets dark and adjust them. But I can only bring them in. I can't raise them up or down. So hopefully that's not going to be too bad. But at night, on the blackness of the darkness of the night. That's what I said. Going down some back roads. That'll give me quite a bit of illumination. I'm not gonna blow all this extra money on LED lights. I just don't drive enough at night. So otherwise I would have gone that way a year ago. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna get the tank back on. That shouldn't take too long. Worst is over and I'm done. I'll leave the dash till tomorrow because I'm running out of steam and it's getting warmer now. So. And I don't need to have this apart for that. So okay. Get back in a few minutes when it's all back together. Oh. Eeny, meeny, miny. There we go. Back on. So just have one last little bastard thing to do. I'll put this vent tube back on. But it routes in a bastard way. So I gotta take the bike off the center stand. Back it off. Lean it over to the side on the kickstand so I can get in there and have a look. But that part's done. Once that bastard thing's done, then it's just to throw the seat on and done for the day. So, yepers. That wraps it up for the day. Got that vent tube finally placed, seat back on, tanks all hooked up, ready to go. Actually, I can go riding right now, but I'm not. I'm gonna go in the house, maybe have a shower, get some of the shit off me. So stay tuned for phase 2, and that will be the dash lights. LEDs are blue, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. Getting that done. Well, if I bounce back, I might get to it later on this evening, but I doubt it. So, that's the way it is for now. That's going to be it for the day. All done. So, one last look. One last look. Yeah. Well, there they are. Ugh. Yeah. So, looks like I point them down a bit, but well, it is what it is. So, we get the, oh, there we go. We get them all going. And you can't help but see me coming down the road. Look like a flying saucer. I like it. They look nice too. And by the way, they are Harley-Davidson lights. So, I stole them like I steal everything else from Windsor Chopper. They're 145 new or 150 new in the States. You know, and plus. So, now, all in all, I got about 4 hours into this. But, I do things right. So, I don't want to have to worry down the road. Last thing you want is any wiring shorting out underneath the gas tank. So, boom. Okay. See you tomorrow.